ma'am. Are you okay?
Yes, of course. Why?
You're, well, you're blue.
And one of the blue comes is.
Excuse me?
My mother-in-law's a foodie.
I'm sorry, but I have no idea what you're talking about.
I live around Troublesome Creek. It's an isolated community where many of my ancestors live, and most of us are blue.
But how did y'all become blue?
We are all descendants of Martin Fugate, the first blue person that we know of.
Dr. Cowan, have you ever heard of blue people?
No. What are you talking about? Blue people?
A woman just came in who had this blue skin, and she said that her ancestor, Martin Fugate, had blue skin. She has ancestors today living with blue skin. They all live around Troublesome Creek.
Well, let me see this one. Ruth, do you think we should try to study these people and figure out what's causing them to have blue skin?
Of course. We have arrived at Troublesome Creek. Hello.
Hi.
My name is Ruth. Is your ancestor Martin Fugate?
Yes, I am. That's why I have blue tinge in my skin.
Can we ask you a few questions about your skin and your ancestors?
Of course.
Let us proceed. Okay, let's go over what we have learned. So far, we know that Martin Fugate was an orphan from France who came to Troublesome Creek in 1820. There are many reports saying that he was blue. We also know that he married Elizabeth Smith, who was not blue. Together, they had 7 children.
Very good, Ruth. Now let's observe the rest of the Fugate tree.
4 of Martin and Elizabeth's kids were blue.
One of their blue sons, Zachary, married his aunt or Elizabeth's sister.
They had a child named Levi. Levi married a girl from the Ritchie clan.
Levi and this girl had 8 children, one of which was Luna. Luna had almost purple skin.
Luna then married John Stacy. They had 13 kids. None of them were blue.
One of John and Luna's son, Alva, married Hilda from another clan. Alva remembers his maternal grandmother, so Levi's wife must have been blue, being blue.
Alva had a son, Ben, who caused a scare when he was born with faintly blue skin.
This is all we have from the Fugate tree.
Wow, the last few years of collecting information has finally paid off. Now let's go back to the lab and look at these gene mutations.
I found it. There's a mutation in the gene that codes for NADH diphosphorase, which is found in high content in the red blood cells. In red blood cells, an enzyme works to return hemoglobin to normal oxygen. With this mutation, it cannot return oxygen to a normal state or bind oxygen and carbon dioxide directly. For this reason, the blood has a blue tint, which then makes the skin blue.
Wow. After all these years of work, I can't believe we finally found it. We found the cause for the blue skin. After looking at the family tree, we see that the inheritance is autosomal recessive. We know this because there are 2 generations where there are only carriers and no one is affected.
Correct. And the only thing we know about the symptoms is that the skin tends to look blue. There are no medications to remedy this, but it does not affect normal life. Great job, Ruth.
You too, Mr. Carlene.
I've come to tell you what we found out about your condition.
What's wrong with us, doctor?
Nothing serious, just the way your blood changed oxygen to hemoglobin. It causes low oxygen levels and makes your skin look blue because your blood is so dark due to the lack of oxygen.
How will this affect our everyday life?
Nothing will change. You are perfectly healthy, and there's no medication for it either. Thank you for letting us research you and your family.